Can students be fashionable? That's the question. Now, today, guys, we're going to actually give you the answer. Plus, I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to make it happen. So, yes, any student can be fashionable. Any student can have style. The key question is, do you have the courage to be the best dressed man in the room? Do you have the courage to swim against the tide in a world in which people are wearing pajamas to class? Do you have the courage to actually dress your best? I'm not talking about wearing a suit. I am talking, though, about putting your best foot forward, about thinking about who you are, what you represent, where you want to go, and dressing for the man you know yourself to be. Now, guys, I know a lot of you are just starting out. Money's tight, so these tips are going to be very, very focused in on that. And if you want more, go check out the support article. This is a guest post by my buddy Mario over in Europe. He's a student studying aerospace engineering. His father is an Italian tailor, and he came and he suggested this. I thought it was great because I know a lot of you guys out there studying, you still want to look good. You want to dress sharp. I know me personally, and I would love to hear from you guys in the comments on why, but I know me personally, when I was back in school, the reason I dress sharp is opportunity. I didn't know when I was going to have an interview. Oftentimes I was getting my MBA, went back to school after the Marine Corps, and we didn't know when companies would be there. You literally had a suit in a locker if you decided to dress down, but I did have quick access to go dress up if there was going to be an event. So guys, I know not everyone's going to have that luxury. So in that case, hopefully you use this information to start dressing sharp on a regular basis so that you can be there when opportunity knocks. And again, let me know in the comments, in the sense, why you feel you would want to dress sharp as a student. Tip number 1, durability. Perfect example right here, a leather bag. Having yourself a backpack or a satchel or a briefcase or something that is going to last you. What I look at leather bags is these things can last you your entire life. You take care of them, you make sure you get something that's durable, that's reinforced, that's built well. It's not going to let you down, and it's going to get better with time. I want you to think about the number of times you're going to use this, how you're going to depend on it. And if you go out there and you spend, maybe you find one bag that's going to be very durable, it's $200, another one not nearly as well made, $100. The one that falls apart on you, the one that cost $100 after maybe 100 uses within a year, was a much worse deal than one that would last you 5,000 uses and would never let you down. Guys, that's what I want you to focus in on. So if you're getting bags, if you're looking at shoes, if you're looking at something you're going to depend on, make sure to go durable. Now, let's get over to quality. So quality doesn't necessarily, and the leather bag is a great example, but quality oftentimes it doesn't have to always do with durability, but it can be something that at an early age you start to invest in items which are going to over the long term save you money. A good example, a safety razor. So quality safety razor, yes, getting away from cartridge razors at an early point. It's not only going to help you stand out, I would say, and you're going to learn how to shave properly, but you are going to all of a sudden start to save money. The first year, yeah, you're going to spend maybe a little bit money, especially if you get a nice razor, although you'll make it up very quickly. Going forward, you are going to save money because literally shave by shave, you're spending pennies versus out there spending multiple dollars on those cartridges. And you've upgraded your shave. So do you notice that? The quality. So I could also bring in buying a nice suit. At this point, I think it's important because think about it. Why are you there at college? You're there for opportunity, to find a great job, to maybe go off and start your own company. In any case, you need a great interview suit. So you buy something that's dark colored, that fits you well. You go into a menswear shop where they actually adjust the clothing to fit your body. So when you go in and you nail that interview, it's because you felt like $1 million and you knew your stuff. Now, point number 3, interchangeability. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep moving on this suit here, but you want to go with something dark, colored, either a charcoal gray, navy blue, maybe a medium gray, but something that is going to work with a wide variety of dress shirts. And your wardrobe in general, you want to go interchangeable. Why? Simply because it's going to save you money. You're going to be able to buy less. It's going to all be able to work together. So you're not going to have maybe an item that only matches one pair of trousers or one, doesn't really match anything. And so if you go out there and you buy non-interchangeable items, in a sense, you're throwing money at items that you're not going to get your money's worth out of. Tip number 4, leverage the power of the vintage store, of the thrift store, of eBay, of Etsy, whatever it is where you like to shop, that you're able to get clothing for pennies on the dollar. Now think about this, guys. An older guy passes away, his widow donates all of this great clothing, or you've got someone who was just cleaning out their closet. They've lost weight, they gained weight, and they're just simply giving it to the Salvation Army. They're giving it to Goodwill. In any case, it is there for you to choose. But oftentimes you're going to be able to go in there and get a great tie from Made in Italy. Oh, $1. I mean, amazing deals if you know what you're looking for. And tip number 5, leverage your student discount. You need to ask for it, and that's the key with this. So many students, they've got that student ID, and they never even ask, do you have a student discount? Do you have a student discount? You want this to just flow out. I know I've got my military, my veteran ID card, and I ask this all the time. I've been in hotels, literally have gotten 50% off. So it doesn't just apply to clothing and style. You can apply this to many things, but if you're out there buying a suit, you're working, hey, do you guys have a student discount? Just always ask. Yes, some companies won't have it, but many will. Tip number 6, take care of your clothing. As simply as I can put this, guys, understand that clothing has a life cycle. And as you clean it, as you wash it, as you send it off to the dry cleaners, when you do these things, you are, in a sense, taking away a life of this clothing. And, does anyone remember the code for Contra? How you could actually increase the number of lives from 3 to 30? Does anyone remember that? Okay, so if you know the code, make sure to put it down below in the comments. But you can actually do that for your clothing. You can extend the life. You can give yourself a lot more life if you spot clean it, if you hand wash it, if you decide don't ever put your clothing in the dryer, even if it says it can be tumble dried. Instead, let it hang dry, especially dress shirts. Be very careful with your suits. Only send them out to the cleaners when they are truly dirty. Now, guys, I've got a free ebook right here. You can go grab. It teaches you how to take care of your clothing in more detail. I know a lot of you guys are washing your clothing, taking care of it for yourself for the first time, and many of you guys have bad habits. So go grab this ebook, learn how to take care of your clothing. When you do that, it's going to last longer. All right, guys, finally, tip number 7, develop your own personal style. When you're back in college, when you're at university, this is a time for you to experiment, to figure out who you are, to build who you are, to become the man you know yourself to be. Don't look around. Most people are following a fashion trend and they don't even know it. They're wearing almost all the same clothing. And look around and say, do I want to be a follower? Do I want to be someone that's going to dress in this manner? Or think about someone in your field. If you're engineering, if you're a teacher, whatever it is you may do, think about the leaders in your industry. Think about the people that are at the top of their game and dress like that. Imagine yourself how you're going to be in 20 years when you're at the height of your career. And start dressing that way. Practice now. That's how you develop your personal style, gentlemen. All right, guys, so that's it. If you want to, go check out the support article. In this article, I go into more detail, provide more information. I link over to all the ebooks I talked about. Just tons of great information in the support article. And let me know what you think of videos like this in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. I love learning from you, and I'll see you in the next video.